Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin. Today we have a 22-minute beginner level classical Pilates mat workout. Please subscribe to my channel. It's a great no-cost way to show that you love Pilates. Let's get started. You're going to start by sitting on the center of your mat with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Your hands are on your knees. Inhale, roll back halfway. Exhale, roll up to the start position. Tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Sink the navel into the spine. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. C-curve the spine. Roll back halfway. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. Now we will do the roll up. You're going to lay on your back on your mat. Your legs are long in front of you. Feet are in a Pilates V. Your arms are long overhead. You're going to inhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your hands over your thighs. Inhale to stay. Your arms are parallel to your shins. Inhale, exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale, roll up and over. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll down, keeping your heels together and your shoulders relaxed. You can slightly bend your knees if you need help rolling up and over. You can see the modification in the video. Exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time. We'll do a few more. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, roll up and over. Inhale to stay. Exhale, roll down, pulling the belly button in. And again, inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Exhale, roll up and over. Pull the belly button in. Your hands are moving in the opposite direction as your navel. So your hands reach forward and your navel pulls back. Now we'll do toe taps. You're lying on your back. You're going to bring your legs into tabletop and your arms are long by your hips. You're going to exhale, tap your right toes to the floor. Inhale into the center. Exhale, tap your left toes to the floor. Inhale to center. We'll do 2 more sets. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the left toe. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the right toe. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the left toe. Sink the belly button to the spine and inhale to center. Now bring your arms to chest height and we'll do the same thing. 3 more sets. Exhale, tap the right toe. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the left toe. Inhale to center. 1 more set. Really pull the belly button in and use the lower abdominals to hinge from the hip and pull the legs back. Now we'll reach the arms overhead and do 3 more sets with the arms overhead. Knit the ribs in. Inhale, tap the right toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the left toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the right toes. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap the left toes. Inhale to center. Now we'll bring our arms to our side and tap both toes at the same time. So you're going to hinge from the hips, tap both toes on the mat, pull the lower abs in, and bring the legs back to table tap. Inhale, hinge from the hips. Exhale, draw the lower abs in, bring the legs back to the tabletop. For an added challenge, you can just bring your toes slightly above tapping on the ground. It's harder that way. Now we're going to do half swan. So you'll lie on your stomach on your mat. Your hands are under your shoulders and your legs are long behind you in a Pilates V. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, lower them to the mat. Inhale, lift your head and chest. The neck is still in neutral. Exhale, lower to the mat. Keep your belly button pulled in while you do this. This time you're going to hover your hands as you lift your head and chest. Inhale, lift your head and chest, pull your belly button in, and hover your hands right above the floor. Now we'll reach our arms long by our side. Inhale, lift our head and chest into a Superman position. Retract the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Lower down to the floor. Retract the shoulder blades again. Lift the head and chest. Exhale, lower to the floor. We'll do one more. Make sure your belly button is pulling in towards your spine. Now you're going to put your hands under your shoulders again, and we'll do 2 half swans while we push up further than the previous half swans that we started with. Exhale, lower your head and chest. My legs are laterally rotated on these, so you can separate them at distance and laterally rotate. Now we're going to lower our head and chest and lift our back leg as we lower our head and chest. We'll alternate legs. So you'll lower your head and chest and lift the left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, lower the head and chest and lift the right leg. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, lower the head and chest, lift the right leg. Keep your belly button in towards your spine and your shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, lower the head and chest, lift the right leg. Now you'll lower your head and chest back down. And we'll do single leg kicks. So your legs are long behind you, feet are in a Pilates V, and your elbows are under your shoulder. You're propped up on your forearms. Kick the right leg in, inhale, inhale. Kick the left leg in, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. You want to keep your belly button in and your shoulders down while you do this exercise. Now we'll do double leg kicks. So one ear, your head is turned to the side with one ear on the mat. Your legs are long behind you in a Pilates V, and you're clasping your hands at the small of your back. Kick your legs in together, 1, 2, 3. Lift the head, reach the hands for the seat, and lift the legs long behind you. Switch directions, so put the opposite ear on the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the hands for the seat, and lift the legs. Lower down, kick the legs into the seat 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Lift the head and feet, reach the hands for your seat. You can also separate your legs. I'm showing a modification here where you separate your legs and to hip distance in case you have a sensitive lower back. Now we'll push back into a child's pose. Bring your hips back to your heels. Reach your hands long in front of you, onto the floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll do hundreds. So you're going to lie on your back on your mat. Your arms are long by your hips. Your knees are in tabletop with your shins parallel to the floor. Come to an upper ab curl and lengthen your hands by your hips. Pump the arms, coordinating the pumping with the breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can extend your legs to 90. Your feet are in a Pilates V. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can lower your legs to a high diagonal or your working level as long as your lower back stays flat on the mat. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your shoulders broad and your navel into your spine. You can see me flexing and pointing my toes to the count of 5. So you'll flex your feet for inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point your toes, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's optional. Bend your knees into your chest, reach your hands long by your hips, and rest. You can place your feet on the mat and your head on the mat also. Now we'll do the ab series. So you're going to bend your right knee into your chest. Your right hand is on the outside of your right ankle. Your left hand is on the inside of your right shin. Your left leg is out to your working level. Come to an upper ab curl. Pull your right knee in. Inhale, inhale. Pull your left knee in. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. You want to point your toes. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Make sure you sink your belly button into your spine. Exhale, exhale. And rest your head. Now we'll do double leg stretch. You'll come to an upper ab curl. One hand is on each ankle and your knees are into your chest, feet in a Pilates V. Inhale your arms and legs long, your legs out to a high diagonal. Exhale, draw the legs in, grab onto the ankles. Inhale your arms and legs long. Exhale, draw the knees in, grab onto the ankles. If you need to rest your neck at any time, you can do that. Make sure you sink your belly button in and knit your ribs in. You should have a strong connection between your ribs and your hips. Now we'll do single straight leg. Reach your right leg up to 90 degrees. Grab up on as high as you can on your right ankle, and your left leg comes to your working level. Come to an upper ab curl. Pull the right leg in. Inhale, inhale. Pull the left leg in. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. This should be a nice stretch for your hamstrings. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Sink the belly button in. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Point your toes. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Great job. Bend your knees into your chest and rest your neck. Now we'll do double straight legs. So your legs are at 90, your feet are in a Pilates V, your hands are interlaced behind your head, and you're in an upper ab curl. You're going to inhale, lower your legs down to your working level. Exhale your legs to 90. If your lower back lifts off the mat, don't lower your legs quite as far. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Scoop the belly button in and lift your legs to 90. Inhale, lower. Pull the lower abdominals in. Now you'll see me lengthen my hands long onto the mat and rest my neck. So if you need to rest your neck at any time, feel free. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, lift. Bend your knees into your chest and rest. Now we'll do crisscross. Your hands are interlaced behind your head. Your right knee is into your chest. Your left leg is at your working level. Cross your left elbow to your right knee. Exhale, cross your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. You're bicycling your legs. Keep your belly button into your spine. Bend your knees into your chest and rest your neck on the mat. Great job. Now we're going to do cat and cow to stretch out our back and abs. Your hands are under your shoulders, you're on all fours, and your knees are under your hips. Inhale, drop your belly to the floor, look up, spread your sits bones wide. Exhale, round your spine, drop your chin. Inhale, look up. Let your belly fall to the floor. Let your sits bones spread wide. Exhale, drop your chin, round your spine. We'll do one more. Inhale, look up. Drop your belly to the floor. Exhale, drop your chin, round your spine, high towards the ceiling. Now we'll do rolling like a ball. So you'll come seated at the front edge of your mat. You're going to put one hand on each ankle and lift your feet up off the mat. Rest your forehead on your knees if you can. Inhale, roll back to your shoulder girdle. Exhale, roll up. Try not to let your feet touch the mat. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. I love this exercise. It's a nice massage for the spine, and it makes me feel like a kid. Excuse me, I have a cold. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. You can also balance on your sits bones if you can't roll back onto your shoulder girdle for any reason. So you just hold the start position and balance on your sits bones with your feet off the mat. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. And rest. Now we'll do the rollover. You're going to lie on your back on your mat. Your arms are long by your hips. Your legs are at 90 and your feet are in a Pilates V. or a high diagonal. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, your legs over parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, open them hip distance, tap the floor with your toes, and inhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring your feet back together in a Pilates V. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, your legs over parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, open them hip distance, tap the floor with your toes, and roll down one vertebra at a time. Now we're going to do a modification. So if you can't roll over onto your shoulder girdle, you're just going to keep your legs at 90, and you can see me lifting my hips off the mat, reaching my toes slightly for the ceiling. I'll go back to the traditional or the classical rollover now. So your legs can stay separated on this one at a high diagonal. Exhale, roll over. Flex your feet, tap the floor. Inhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Separate your legs to hip distance. Inhale, point your toes. Exhale, roll over. Legs are parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, bring your heels together, tap the floor with your toes, and inhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. We'll do a few more. Exhale, roll over. Your legs are parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, bring your heels together. Inhale, roll down one vertebra at a time. Bend your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the floor 1 foot at a time. And now we'll do spine twists. So you're seated on your mat. Your legs are long in front of you, feet in a Pilates V. Your arms are at a T. You're going to inhale, twist from the waist up to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the waist up from the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Now you'll see me separate my legs to hip distance. So this is a modification that is slightly easier. You want to keep your neck and spine long for this exercise. As you twist to the side, keep your neck in line with your arms that are out at a T. So don't twist your neck too far to either side. Now you'll lie on your back. Your arms are long by your hips. Your left leg is long on the mat. Your left toes are flexed to the ceiling. Your right leg is at 90. And your right leg is laterally rotated. Inhale your right leg across to the left side of your body, down to the floor, out to the right shoulder. Exhale it up to 90. We'll do 5 circles in this direction. If you need to make a smaller, you're making a teardrop shape motion. If you need to make a smaller teardrop or circle, that is fine too. Inhale the right leg across the body, down to the left ankle, out to the right shoulder, and up to 90. Then we'll switch directions and make the circle the opposite way. And now we'll simultaneously switch legs, and you'll do the left leg. Inhale the left leg across the body, down to the right ankle, out to the left shoulder, and up to 90. You do 5 reps in each direction, and again, you can make the teardrop or the circle a slightly smaller motion if you need to. Now we'll switch directions, so inhale the left leg out to the left shoulder, down to the floor, across to the right ankle, and back up to 90. Inhale the left leg out, down, across to the right ankle, and up to 90. Your pelvis should stay completely still while you do this exercise. That's another way you'll know if you need to make a smaller circle. Now to finish up, we'll do some stretches. So you're going to sit and bring the soles of your feet together, and we'll do butterfly stretch. You can bring your chest down to the soles of your feet. Inhale and exhale. Now you'll lie on your back. Put the soles of your feet together, and we'll do a hip opener. Your arms are just relaxed by your side. Let your knees spread wide. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you can use your hands to bring your knees back together. And we'll finish off with mermaid. So you're going to Z-sit with your right leg parallel to the front of the mat. Reach your right arm overhead and bend towards the left. Now you can inhale, bring your right arm down to the mat and reach your left arm overhead. Reach your right arm out to a T, up and up overhead. Bring your right palm towards the ceiling. You can shift your gaze in that direction for a deeper stretch. Now bring your right arm back to the mat and reach your left arm overhead. Now we'll switch legs. So your left leg is going to be parallel to the front of the mat when you Z-sit. Reach your left arm overhead. You can see Fiona, she wanted to say hello. Now you're going to bring your left forearm down to the mat and reach your right arm overhead. One more time, we'll bend to the right and reach our left arm overhead. You can bring your left palm up to the ceiling and shift your gaze in that direction. Bring your left forearm back down to the mat and reach your right arm overhead. And that's it. Thanks for joining me for Pilates today. Have a great day.